here to play the game or to grow and evolve. I was recently speaking to a top entrepreneur and he said to me, Helen, this is not really how I am in real life. I'm just doing these things and posting these things because I know that's what people like to see. That's not really who I am. And at the time I was thinking, oh, because this person is doing really well in his social media. Hi everybody, I'm Helen from You, Me and Happiness. If you don't know me yet, Helen Miller, and I help entrepreneurs be more to achieve more. Anyway, so this entrepreneur was saying to me that he's just posting these things because he knows people like it. And at the time I was thinking, well, you're doing really well, so that's good. And then when time passed, I was like, well, this can't last. This is not a long-term viable situation, because I help entrepreneurs be more to achieve more, and you are your brand, and you need to be yourself. If you cannot be yourself, if you cannot be authentically who you are, then what is the point? And the question that you need to ask yourself in a situation like this is, why can't I be myself? Like, why do I need to pretend on social media to be something? Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Why do I need to pretend to get more likes or to whatever your strategy is? Don't you want to be yourself? Are you really that separate from your brand or your message or whatever your business model is? Are you that far away from it that you cannot put yourself in it? Doesn't mean you need to put, like irrelevant things, because it's obviously you're building a business. But if you pretend, then don't you just become like anybody else? And don't you think that people are gonna see right through that? Because everybody, people are waking up. World is changing. Maybe you can pretend for so long to make your money or whatever you want to do, but you can also expand your business and still create the same wealth by being authentic. You don't have to pretend. You can be yourself. So that for me was like, when I heard this entrepreneur say this to me, I was like, wow, how many entrepreneurs are out there who's pretending, who's just posting these things because they know people are going to like it, people are going to see that. And then you send out a message, be like me, but what you are essentially saying is, I can't even be myself. This is behind the scenes. I can't even be myself, but I'm going to show you a model that I want you to be like. Buy into my product, buy into my service, but it's not actually anything. It's not authentic. And so for me tonight, I want to just make you aware, if you're an entrepreneur, hopefully, to make you aware that it's okay to be yourself. That in this lifetime, if you are just here to play the game, it's not wrong, it's your choice. It's your life. I'm not judgmental, but I help entrepreneurs to be more. And if you want to be more, you need to ask yourself, why can't I be myself? Hi everybody, why can't I be myself? What is it? What am I afraid of? And then when you discover that, whatever is withholding you from being able to be yourself, that is where you need to put some effort in. That is where you need to put some work in, because that is where you can then grow. But if you are just here to play the game, then play it, but know that it's not going to help you evolve in this life. Yes, you might still, doesn't mean it's going to be negative. I don't want to be negative about that. It's a choice, as I say. It's your choice. You take responsibility for your life, but you can also still be authentic and be yourself and still achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. What makes you actually think that you cannot be yourself? I'll tell you another story. I've been posting about this pranic living process that I did 8 months ago. If you haven't seen my videos, it's on my Instagram. And a friend of mine, I was speaking to a friend of mine tonight, she's like, and through the grapevine, she's like, what is this pranic living, Helen? Somebody was speaking to her about it, like, what is this now? And I was like, well, I'm creating awareness, I'm not saying be pranic, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I did this to elevate myself. Because, yes, of course, it's not a known thing, pranic living. So if you don't yet know what pranic living is when you teach your body how to live without food and water. And I did an initiation process by myself 8 months ago, and I documented it, and I'm only posting it now the last week. But basically you teach your body how to live off water and food. And the reason why I did it is to elevate myself, because evolution and growth is very important to me, and also for me to help entrepreneurs. Like when you are on pranic living, you have more energy, you have more clarity, and I'm all about the clarity, and of course, having more energy. And clarity is a good thing as an entrepreneur, because it's such a demanding field to be in, that those are quite critical things. Those are good things to have. And I want to elevate myself because, I'm a very driven person, a very ambitious person. So that's why I did it. And, I didn't die. Here I am. Everything's fine. And it took my judgment away as well, because I don't call myself now a breatharian or anything. I know I don't need food and drink to live. And I'm experimenting a lot, I'm playing a lot. I still need to make some videos about the integration process, what happened after I did the initiation. And but that's why I did it. But I'm not gonna post it just because it might be offensive to some people. It's not only what I am, but that's authentically something that I did. And if I need to be authentic, if I am trying my best to give of myself, the best of myself, to help entrepreneurs or to help other people, and to raise awareness. And if that's something, for example, say like, I'm sure, some of the concepts, because my friend was saying, okay, what is the source that you're talking to? And like, I hope you're going to eat again or whatever. I'm like, I'm already eating again. It's about 8 months ago, And, but if I was thinking in that, my point I'm trying to make it, if I was thinking with that frame of mind, like, oh my gosh, what are people going to say? Like, maybe they're not going to like me because of this, whatever. Then what's the point? Like, you have to be yourself. And to be able to get to know yourself, you're going to have to just let the fear go, because it's fear that's keeping people from being themselves. And it's okay to be yourself. I've said this so many times before. There's billions of people in this world. Like, seriously, the people that don't like you, or the people that don't take to you, send compassion and love. That's all you can do. Always love and compassion. Don't think like, oh, because you don't like me, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me because somebody doesn't like me? No, I love you still. I have compassion with you. We're just not at the same place. We're not thinking the same things. We don't have the same life. We don't have the same experiences. But it's not going to prevent me from being myself. And hi, everybody. It's not going to prevent me from being myself. If you cannot be yourself, then what is the point? What is the point? And for me, I believe that authenticity, if you have authenticity today as an entrepreneur, it will take you far. Authenticity, because at the end of the day, you want to leave a legacy behind. I mean, if your grandchildren or your children watch your content one day, doesn't matter what it was, they're gonna say like, that was my like mother, my father, or like my grandmother, my grandfather that put that stuff out there. It's forever out there. And if you cannot put your message and of yourself authentically in your brand or in your business, then it's something that you need to go and think about and stop and think. And ask yourself this question: am I here to just play the game? Or am I here to grow and evolve? And that is what I want to leave you with tonight, is just ask yourself that question. Am I here to grow and evolve, or am I here to play the game? And it's not wrong to play the game, but on top of that, you need to ask yourself, how long would I be able to sustain this? Because at the end of the day, you're going to burn out. That is why you burn out, because you can only play the game for so long before you burn out. Because if you have to pretend, you're going to burn out. Because if you think about it, say for example, in a social setting, how exhausting it is. Say you go to like whatever, when you were a child, when you're a teenager, and you went to a party or whatever it is, or any social setting, and you had to pretend, or say like a boyfriend or girlfriend or something, you have to pretend. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And think about how good it is when you are with family and you can just be yourself, you can wear what you want to wear, you can say what you want to say, because you know people are going to accept you. Because you want to be accepted. But in business, take that attitude, change your perception, take that attitude like, you know what, I will be accepted. And those people who do not accept me for who I am, authentically, then maybe, you know, it's not the right group for me right now. Doesn't mean it's not going to be the right group for you in the future. But you want to build your business and scale your business staying authentic. Because what happens a lot with entrepreneurs is you get to a certain point, and maybe it's the shiny object syndrome, or maybe it's like, you know, things are moving fast and you get opportunities. And you're like, okay, maybe because my marketing team says, or this person says, or the public says that, you know, they like that more, maybe I should change it like this, maybe I should be like that. But it's not really who you want to be. It's not where your process is right now. But you do it in anyways. And that's the things that's running in the background, and that's what's burning you out at the end of the day. It's because you can't, in the long run, you can't sustain something like that. And when you're scaling and building your business, you want to have a framework that's coming from your core. You want to build from the core. Okay, so that's what I have for you tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining. See you soon. Bye.